Okay.
Not enough. We're working on the next 30.
Maybe next year. Okay, this part is the yearly chairman's report. So, good morning once again, and I have the pleasure of presenting the chairman's report for 2018 for the Pattaya City Expats Club. Success. Success can be defined by the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. And I'm sure that more than once in our lives we have enjoyed success, all of us, whether it's from passing the exams at school, successful business venture or career, or even success from achieving what goals we've set, financial or otherwise, buying your first car or your first home. And in sports, for example, if you play golf, maybe success when you got a hole-in-one. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, said Winston Churchill. If you really look closely, most overnight success. Which brings me to the PCEC. We all know about 18 years ago, the club was formed by a few dedicated individuals who believed that the club should not be beholden to any business group or sponsorship, but purely a social entity. And of course, the rest is history. But success didn't happen overnight. There were many challenges along the way in those 18 years almost, encouraging and growing new membership, obtaining speakers every Sunday, acquiring a suitable venue from time to time that was reliable every Sunday to hold the meetings that provided a good breakfast, and building up trust in the local community. So the club has evolved from its humble beginnings into what we all enjoy today, almost 18 years later. Not exactly an overnight success, as Steve Jobs said. The club's most successful year has been achieved, I believe, since we had to move from the tavern to here at the Holiday Inn. In the past 12 months, we've enjoyed increased Sunday morning attendances by over 30% and increased purchases of breakfast of up to 50%, a reflection of the quality and service receiving from the Holiday Inn. And I'm sure that you'll agree with me that the staff has looked after us extremely well, which is a credit to the food and beverage manager, Daniel Boswell, who actually is spending a month now in Australia. So please give the Holiday Inn and show your appreciation. I've been very proud to lead the club as chairman for the past 4 years and also a club member for 10. But of course I've had the support from a very passionate board who each week put in a lot of effort, volunteering their time to make the club a continued success. It is worth remembering that through their efforts and watchful eyes, we have not had to raise club membership for over 10 years. Quite an achievement in this day and age. Many other things happen behind the scenes, which sometimes are taken for granted. Whether it be writing the club's newsletter, updating the club's outstanding website, and the latest information for our members, or producing and editing the YouTube or Facebook pages, all of which are done by our board or volunteers. All this activity ensures a smooth running club meeting each week, which everyone, I'm sure, enjoys. Which reminds me of a quote by Tim Fargo, an American author, who said, "Who you are tomorrow begins with what you do today." One of the fundamental reasons for the success of the PCEC is not only the social aspect of being a club member, but also the enjoyment of the weekly speakers who, again, have given up their time voluntarily every week. They receive no payment. Obtaining these speakers could be a Herculean task, but made to look easy with Ren's enthusiasm and personality. In the past 12 months, Ren's ability has proven very successful, and we have enjoyed a wide variety of speakers throughout the year. And of course, Ren also interviews the speakers for YouTube. So please show your appreciation for Ren and his hard work in getting such a wide variety of speakers every week. Thank you, Ren. As I mentioned the Board of Governors before in passing and their contribution to the club, I would now like to thank the whole board personally. Richard Smith, who puts in so much time and energy into the club every week and never seems to weary. Judith Edmonds, our Treasurer and Membership Secretary, who always has a keen eye on the finances, as we've just seen. Thank you, Judith. Darryl Moore, our immigration guru and newsletter expert. Please, thank Darryl. It's a fantastic newsletter, very easy to read, and has become over the years extremely colourful. And Ron Smith, the club's secretary and note-taker from time to time. And other board members, Anne Smith, Tom Lowney, who unfortunately is in America at the moment, and Robert Smith, all play an important part in the success of the club. So please thank the board. There are many others that make the club so successful each week, and I'm referring, of course, to our own Pattaya news reporter and membership photographer, Watt. Is Watt here? Where is he? There he is. Stand up, Watt. That's it. Thank you. Who every week takes the photographs, and also the speakers' photographs for the community page in the Pattaya Mail, who also have been supporting us for many, many years. And another member of the team is Sally, who week in, week out, Sally, stand up, films the speakers and the YouTube. And incidentally, every week, to be here travels from Bangkok. And as you all know, the club is a not-for-profit social organisation and has been for over 18 years. We've enjoyed a hard-earned, excellent reputation in the local community, known and respected by many local government institutions. We appreciate their support and the support of Bangkok Hospital Pattaya and Sirachar Hospital. Again, it's important to keep on side with the local community. Earlier this year, we had our first visit from an ambassador, the South African ambassador, to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam and Laos, who spoke to us about the 100th anniversary of Nelson Mandela. He was so impressed with the reception he and his wife received from the club that he has agreed to return sometime before the end of this year, most likely November. Again, thanks to club member Alan Riddle and Ren. Please thank Alan. And that leaves you, the members, many of whom assist in many ways to make the club interesting, very much alive and successful. To those members who, from time to time, organise special interest groups for the benefit of other members. For example, Roger Fox and Ian Frame spring to mind with their ongoing efforts in low-cost ship cruising and genealogy and ancestry. Just two people who contribute to the club. Without these members and others who contribute, the club would be a poorer place. There are members who assist every week, giving their support to the club meetings, such as John, who organises the computer and the pre-meeting presentations. With the help of Brad Melrose from Canada, who emails part of his club pre-meeting presentation, Tom Lowney and Richard Silverberg. So it's coming together via email and Dropbox. We're in the computer age, folks. And the microphone matadors, who every Sunday rush to bring you the mic to have your say on open forum. Well done. And another important role, again, I think sometimes taken for granted, is by Henk, with the assistance of obtaining or renewing your driving license or guiding you through the red tape. And the greeters, lastly, Mike and Wilson. So a big thank you to all your support. And lastly, to all the members for your support throughout the year, because without you, we wouldn't have a club. So thank you for making the Expats, Pattaya City Expats Club, the #1 expats club in Thailand. Expats helping expats. And I leave you with this final quote. There are two types of people that will tell you you cannot make a difference in this world. Those who are afraid to try, and those who are afraid you will succeed. Thank you. Just before we finish the AGM, I'll just call on the electoral officer, Bob, to make his brief announcement, most of which you will have seen in the newsletter.
Thank you, Roy. I must admit to being humbled to be chosen this year to be the electoral officer. I thought, this is my time in the limelight. I get to organise an election. Wow. In the event, there were 5 vacancies, as you are aware, on the board for this year, and there were 5 nominations, 5 eligible nominations. Therefore, I didn't get to organise an election after all, because all the nominations are automatically installed on the board. So with that, 30 seconds in the limelight, I hand the microphone back to Roy, who will, I think, announce the new membership of the board.
Thank you, Bob. We'll see you later. Okay, the 5 re-elected board members, the 2 incumbents, myself and Judith, and 3 new board members, which brings us to 11 board members. Alan Riddle, would you like to stand, Alan, and everybody can see you? I think they all know you. John Morris, where's John? And Tom Albury. There we are. So 3 new members, 3 new faces, 3 new people you can complain to. No, I mean compliment. Compliment, that's what I mean. Well done, guys, and thank you very much. So that concludes the 2018 AGM. God, we're organised, aren't we? Terrific. Went like clockwork. Okay, moving on to the Sunday